Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is a podcast that's so unprepared.
We were prepared, and then everything fell apart.
And then, well, much like my hopes and dreams,
that's sad.
Just like my internet, it crashed.
Everything, like literally, I feel like I did that because as soon as I tried to send that post through to say, "Hey, we're live," everything went down.
Everything went down like the Gettysburg. No.
Nope.
I mean, that went down too. That shit was real.
Man, Lincoln, giving that address out.
I know, you can get a job there.
So that... What?
Yeah, Lincoln, that social media thing.
What social media thing?
Lincoln? Yeah.
You're saying LinkedIn?
Oh, is that what it's called?
I hate you. I hate you so much. I really hate you.
But anyway,
wow,
we're struggling.
We're off to a strong start.
Yeah,
I lost our chat. Oh boy, I got a new follower. Cool.
Look at you, Mr. Popular.
Oh, hey there. Okay, I think we're good. We're not good. Things are still broken.
Sorry, not sorry. One of those things.
I don't care anymore,
as the kids say.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Like I've been in a bubble.
You've been in a bubble.
I've been in.
What is your predicament?
Well, it's not a predicament. It's a. I've got a lot of shit to do.
Right.
I've got a lot of irons in the fire, as they say.
Yeah. Trying to press a lot of shirts.
Make a lot of posters.
Yeah.
Print a lot of flyers because I'm about to fucking kamikaze at Comic-Con that I'm not invited to. So. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
What Comic-Con?
Well, if I tell people, then they're gonna know. The authorities, they'll be waiting for me.
Are they really though? Really, what are the odds?
I mean, I'm banking on that it's going to be a clusterfuck, and that way I can just kind of sneak in under the radar and get my shit done.
Are you trying to sneak in?
No, I'm trying to.
You're just trying to flyer the parking lot.
Flyer the parking lot, flyer the people.
Flyer the people.
Yeah, trying to do that without getting kicked out.
Why would they kick you out?
Well,
why do you think they would kick you out?
Because it's the mall.
The mall?
Yeah.
Is something happening at the mall?
Do you not know?
No.
There's a Comic-Con coming to the mall.
When?
The weekend after July 4th.
That's
I'm
not here. The weekend of the set. Because July 4th is middle of the week.
Yes.
I was thinking the following weekend.
No.
What fucking comic book thing? What is happening? I don't know what's happening in my own town.
There's a Salt City Comic-Con.
That's at the mall this year?
It was at the War Memorial last year. This year, it's at the mall/Hilton.
That's not the mall. That's a hotel down the street.
Well, it's literally across the street, and actually, it's at both.
How at both?
So from
we're gonna have to walk across that land bridge.
Correct. So from the way that it's been described to me,
right,
is that it is in the Hilton.
The hotel.
Yes.
There's clearly convention areas.
It is in the parking lot of the hotel, so it's outside too.
Oh.
And it is in the canyon of the mall.
That seems dumb,
doesn't it?
Okay, I'm glad you agree.
Yes.
It seems too spread out. I mean,
it seems like the perfect opportunity for someone who doesn't want to pay $200 for a table to sneak in and drop some flyers. So that's what it sounds like to me.
Is it even possible to not sneak in, I guess is what I would ask.
I mean, that's fair. Because, I'm just going to the
mall.
mall.
Because if they're doing it at the canyon, at the mall, that's a big open area.
I know.
And they're not going to block off sections to say, no, you can't come in because there's stores and stuff.
Which is interesting because, they're selling tickets to this thing. So you have to buy a ticket.
I'm intrigued.
I know.
I'm also
I'm going to stand on
why I didn't know there was a comic book convention happening a week from now.
Kevin Nash and Goldust are going to be there.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I mean, not that I'm going to go, but I'm just intrigued by events that relate to my interests.
Right. So, like, I plan on standing on that bridge with a box of flyers.
You should absolutely do that.
And I'm going to paper the fuck out of that thing.
Yeah, why would you not?
Right?
Have we talked about your little project?
I don't know. Do
you want to talk about it? I guess, do you want to talk about your project?
Well, yeah, because I want people to fucking buy it. But
okay.
So, and actually,
inform the people.
The project stems from this podcast.
Oh, hey, cool.
How about that?
We did something. Well, you did something. we did something which led to you doing something.
Correct. And the thing that we did was we made bold New Year's resolutions.
We did. I forgot mine.
I know you.
I should go back and watch. See what I said.
Well, the one thing I said last year for my New Year's resolution was I want to produce a comic book.
You wanted to do a comic book.
And at the end of the year,
I
had written a comic book.
You had written a comic book.
But I had not produced a comic book.
You wrote a comic book.
I wrote. Written?
Hey, man, you're the writer.
I'm working on that degree,
I'm sure you're a few drinks deep, but...
Yeah. I mean, I start before you get here. But, that's water.
It's vodka.
Is it really?
It is.
Wow.
Yeah, I know,
like
right?
Straight?
It's straight. Well, there's ice.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to try some?
No.
Okay.
I hate vodka.
Well, it's good vodka.
Oh, well,
it's Tito's. Tito's makes some damn fine vodka. It's the only vodka I can really drink without wanting to fight somebody. Mm-hmm. So I feel happy with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's happy vodka.
Tito's.
Santana's.
What?
Right?
Flying burritos?
Yeah.
Shit, we should get burritos.
Like now?
I mean...
Hey, Christy. Come over with some burritos.
Oh, we just made tacos last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, scratch that.
Fantastic.
Homemade tacos?
Homemade tacos.
Okay.
I make a damn good taco.
Do you?
I do.
Is it hard?
Both. I make them hard and so I actually do.
No. You didn't hear the question.
No.
The question, is it hard?
To make tacos?
Because I would assume not.
No.
Well, then what does it matter if they're good?
Have you ever had a shitty taco?
I don't really eat tacos.
Why?
Because they're messy and like...
Not if you do it right.
Well, apparently I don't do it right.
No, you don't do it right.
Tito's is... I can't read anymore.
Do we need to talk about your site?
My site is terrible.
You were trying to read that email to me earlier.
Yeah. I was making up half
Tito's
of
is
it.
actually sippable.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a good sipping vodka.
Oh.
Like you don't need to chase it or
okay.
mix it with something. Unless you're a pussy.
Okay.
Which, in that case.
Well, I mean.
To each their own.
Right.
What are we talking about?
You
were talking about your comic book.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So what happened was...
Great. I'm having so much fun.
I'm glad you are. I'm glad that you get to come over to the studio.
Right.
And, you take one day a week, you come here, you have a couple drinks, we talk some shit, and everybody has a good time, we laugh, and it's a good...
it's therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what it is.
Too cheap for real therapy.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
And god damn it do I need it. So anyway, especially after these past 2 weeks. Let me fucking tell you, Dave.
So do you want you say Dave?
Yeah.
Fucking Dave.
Fucking Dave.
So do you want to tell the story?
I mean, I don't know how much of a story there is to tell, but
we haven't really plugged your upcoming event.
Okay. So
I'll let you handle it.
All right. So to make a short story long, so at the beginning of this year, we did the New Year's resolutions for this year, and I said, hey, I wrote this thing, and I said, God damn it.
Damn it.
For fucking, on my goddamn asshole. This is going to be...
Your asshole?
I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
God, he's the writer.
Shut up.
I read the book. It's a lot of fun.
Okay. Thank you.
I promise.
Thank you.
Seal approval. Tito's vodka and his book. Your thing's jumping.
What thing?
Never mind. I was looking at the monitor.
Oh, okay.
It was bouncing. I don't know if we're still
the monitor was bouncing?
The garage band.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope we're still recording.
I hope so too.
Oh, nope.
Do we? No, that might have been old.
Now we're going. Okay. Jesus Christ.
A lot of technical issues.
Yeah, this
okay.
I need par for the course. So I said,
You have a comic book.
this is going to be, I said, I swear on my life.
I don't know if you swore on your life.
Pretty close. Like, maybe my dog's life. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
I mean, they only live for 7 years, so you got to, like, fucking really get shit done.
Ugh.
Right. So I said, this comic book will be a thing
Yeah.
before the end of the year.
And here we are.
And goddamn
it.
it.
End of June.
It is
Coming
halfway.
up on July.
Well, what is beginning of June halfway? What's
I say the end of June.
End of June is halfway.
Yeah.
So exactly halfway.
Yeah. We'll say it's the
into
end
the
of
year.
the 6-month mark.
This thing is going to be a thing.
Right. We're coming up to the end of the second quarter.
The end of the second quarter. That's right. So the comic book is called The Devil Within.
Ooh.
Very ominous.
Yeah.
Very spooky. It's got an excellent cover.
Is that self-reflective?
There's a play. It's a
okay.
play on things.
Okay.
You have to read the book to find that out.
I
But
did.
you know, I know. Well, then you should know.
This is what a moderator does. They dig for questions. Okay. The people at home don't know everything about the book.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, it's gonna be a 6-issue series.
Cool.
This is issue number 1. And very, very soon, actually tomorrow, there is going to be a big announcement about a Kickstarter pre-sale for the book. So if
When
you
does
want,
when does your Kickstarter launch?
you will find out tomorrow.
We'll find out tomorrow.
That is the big announcement, is the date of the Kickstarter launch, which you can go to Facebook, Devil Within Comic,
Okay.
or you can go to www.devilwithincomic.com, which will redirect you to a blank page that has a Facebook link, so click on that.
Why don't you
And
just
then-
redirect it to the Facebook page?
Because I got other ideas. Things are happening.
Are they now?
There's stuff in motion.
Okay.
It has been 2 weeks of utter chaos because I'm trying to get ready for this thing, and shit has been hitting every fan.
Would you have expected it to go any other way?
I really thought I was prepared.
You thought you had all the...
I thought I had all the ducks in a row.
You put all the ducks in a row.
Right.
You had all of your T's crossed and lowercase J's dotted. So really, the shit hitting the fan was sort of out of your control.
Which is typically the case.
Right.
With these types of things, Like, you do the best you can. You plan. You hire a fucking accountant.
You hired an accountant for this?
Christy. It's going to be great.
She never told me.
Well, it's probably news to her, too.
There you go.
Yeah. She knows
Breaking all
taxes.
sorts of news on this show.
Yeah, she knows taxes.
Because really, that's all you need. Wow.
Winter chill.
It's in the middle of summer.
That's got a weird aftertaste, though.
What is it? Is it cider?
Yeah, it's a hard...
I've been
hard
drinking a lot
cider.
of cider lately. What is this cider kick you're on?
Well, I got it for my birthday.
Oh,
so,
okay.
free booze. What are you going to do?
Hey, can't complain.
This is weird. You know what this tastes like? A cider version of the winter Jack Daniels.
Okay. Tastes like cider to me.
Wait for it. Do you get that aftertaste?
No.
Okay.
I've also been drinking vodka.
Yeah,
so
I mean, that's true.
I still taste vodka.
That's true. Hopefully there's only one of those in the pack.
Okay, so
But anyway, so...
to wrap things up.
Tomorrow there's going to be a big announcement as to the date of the Kickstarter. When the Kickstarter actually launches, there's going to be multiple tiers for you to choose from if you want the book, anywhere between just getting the digital copy to getting the physical copy. If you want a t-shirt, you want a poster, you want something even more special.
Or you can do like phone calls to people.
Who am I, Bruce Pritchard? No, I'm not going to do that.
Who the fuck is Bruce Pritchard?
You don't know who Bruce Pritchard is?
Who's Bruce Pritchard?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said Bruce Richard.
Oh, no.
Who the fuck is Bruce Richard?
No, Bruce Pritchard.
Bro loves calling people up?
Yeah, if you buy a t-shirt from him on his WrestlingTees.com,
Yeah?
he will call you.
Why?
I don't know. Like, he's called Patrick like 11 times. He keeps buying his shirts. I don't understand.
Patrick, we need to talk.
Apparently, Bischoff has hit that level, too.
Really?
Well, he'll just call people, yeah. If you buy his
What
shirt.
is the tier for... Because here's the thing. If you make it... Like I'll fucking call these people. Like, if you make a tier high enough where it's like Kevin the Man Graham will call you.
Yes.
And just talk about whatever you want to talk about we'll do like a 5-minute phone call.
Okay.
A 12-minute phone call. Give you an
Okay.
extra 2 minutes for
Okay.
double the money.
Double the money.
Double the money. And then I will commit to a 25-minute phone call.
Wow. That's at the second level tier.
I'm not doing it for like a flat out $10.
It's like people be like, who is Kevin Graham?
Don't worry about
and
it.
why is he calling me?
We'll talk about life. I'll give you some motivational things to go on.
Oh, Patrick's up for the phone call option.
I'm up. How much, pal?
Well,
How much? What's the Bruce Pritchard thing?
I think you just had to buy his T-shirt. Am I right? Like $25?
That's a ripoff.
Well, you get a T-shirt and a phone call.
Well, I
$25?
meant like Bruce is ripping himself off.
Well, yeah, he could charge more.
Yeah, charge more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick, you gotta correct me on that. I don't know what it is.
I gotta say,
But
for me, can't be anything under 50.
okay. Well, I think there's only one option that's above 50. So
Oh, okay. I'll be that option.
I believe the tiers are gonna be.
You can make it so like it's like whatever your highest option is, just like add $25 to that, and then like I'll just be that. Correct. A shirt, $25. I haven't spoken to Bruce. You said he called. Like I
think he gets voicemail every time.
Oh.
Like you gotta be able to answer.
You gotta answer, man.
Yeah.
Gotta answer when they call.
Gotta answer that call. So anyway, so yes.
So it's launching Monday.
The
Kickstarter.
We don't know that yet. Tomorrow it gets announced.
Tomorrow it gets announced.
Yes.
Okay.
So tomorrow it gets announced with a date, and then we will obviously be pimping the hell out of it.
I don't know.
We'll see. But here's the deal with Kickstarter, and this is very important. Tell your wife, tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell everybody. If I don't hit the goal, I don't get shit. So you got to hit the goal. It's an all or nothing fucking deal. So I swear to Christ, somebody help me out. Please give me your money.
Boy. Okay.
This got desperate quick.
So let's move on. We have stories in the news.
Oh, well, okay. Well, yeah, this is great.
Okay.
Because I've been working so fucking hard on this thing, I have no idea what's happening in the world at all.
Well, tell me, what is your understanding of what's going on in the world right now, based on what you've seen?
I heard, like, people are pissed about a retirement party. Somebody tweeted something, and, yeah, that's about all I know.
Okay. I don't know anything about any of that.
Okay. Yep.
I did find some cool articles, though.
All right.
Some from Gizmodo.
Okay.
This new handheld device detects your smelly body odor before your coworkers do.
Well, I could detect that, too. It's the minute I step out of the shower. What
So
the
here's
fuck,
the thing.
man?
Little known fact about your boy. I do not have a good sense of smell.
Right, you're like that other guy.
What other guy?
Trades.
He doesn't have a sense of smell either?
Yeah, he can't smell anything.
Oh, okay. Well,
I know 2 people who have a rare condition where they can't smell anything.
I mean, I can, like, kind of smell stuff. Like, it's got to be really bad, and it's got to be, like, really up close.
Okay.
But, like, there are times where, like, I'll come home from the gym, and Christy will be like, you smell. I'll be like, oh. I mean, I figured, because, you know.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, you
Right.
did stuff. You
I
didn't
did
just do
stuff.
some chin-ups, so.
No.
Or dips. You didn't do any.
I don't do dips.
Oh.
They're bad for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, skyrocketing temperatures, unbearable humidity, and sweaty armpits, which this guy has right now, actually, add
Very humid.
up to one embarrassing side effect of the summer, body odor.
Yep.
And for a guy that can't really smell, you never know when it's coming on.
Mm-hmm.
But despite being literally under your nose, it's not always easy to tell if your deodorant is winning the battle against BO. So
Is this a commercial? This sounds like a commercial.
no. So the device uses technology similar to sensors found in alcohol detecting breathalyzers.
Okay.
But in this case, it has been tuned to detect chemical compounds responsible for the unpleasant smell often emanating from armpits and other body parts where high concentrations of sweat glands exist.
So this isn't like a shit detector or anything. Like
I imagine it could detect some shit.
Okay.
I mean, it's talking about the areas on your body that are kind of like, deep crevices, get a little bit smelly.
Sure.
I mean, I'm sure if you wave it over your pits, it'll be like, yeah, you got a high level.
The human...
Wave it over your crotch. It's like, yep.
Yeah, come on now.
You get that sweat dick.
Right. The human body is a terrible design.
Is it?
There's so many crevices. There's so many places things can go. Like...
What do you mean that things can go?
Like sweat can get in there and like mucus and
this is disgusting. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm already disinterested in this.
Sure.
This is gross.
All right,
so available starting July 1st, just in time for the summer heat wave.
$19.99.
No, it'll run somewhere between $30 and $40.
All right. Okay.
Which, if you're a smelly dude and you don't really know, it could come in handy because it's supposed to get kind of fucking stanky this weekend.
This seems like a high-end female product.
Why would you say such a thing?
Because,
Please tell me your understanding of this.
Because,
I can't wait.
Females, I believe, in my opinion, would be more self-conscious about this sort of thing.
Okay.
Especially if you're a female that sweats a lot, you may be worried about, offending, the embarrassment. Whereas a guy is just like, what are you gonna do? I'll go change my shirt. Shirt number 3 for the day.
I mean, but this is the third shirt I've worn, and I'm pretty sure I'm already sweating through it.
This is my second. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm right there with you.
It's sometimes it's more than just a shirt change though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I gotta take a shower. And then you ever take a shower and then you come out more sweaty than what you were going in.
Yes, you fucked up.
Yeah.
You gotta take a hot shower.
You gotta take a hot shower?
Yes.
No, you gotta take a cold shower.
No.
What? No.
No, here's the deal.
Dude, show your math.
Okay. I was never good at that. Here's the deal.
Okay.
And it's the same shit, ladies and gentlemen, if you want some tips on how to sleep better.
Are we drunk?
Pope shit in the woods.
Probably.
Yeah. So if you want to get a better night's sleep, go take a hot shower before you go to bed.
Why a hot shower?
Because when you get out of the shower, the normal air, which is hot to you regularly, will cool you down because you are hotter than the air that's outside.
Yeah, but that means you got to take a boiling hot shower.
Well, not really. But so if the air is cooler than you are, it's going to cool you down, and then cold makes you more sleepy. So then you go to sleep.
Heat makes you more sleepy.
No, cold does. Motherfuckers hibernate in winter.
Yeah, bears do.
Yeah, what are we?
I'm not a bear.
Maybe in the gay community.
I was waiting for you to say something stupid like that. No, I mean, well, see, it's weird. I actually do see what you're saying. I do sleep better in colder climates. However, when it's super hot in the office,
yep,
I get sleepy.
Well, that could be a number of other things, like how many cups of coffee have you had? Is it 2 p.m.?
It's 12.
You just had a meal? Are you full?
I haven't eaten yet. I don't take my lunch till 12:15.
Quarter after 12?
Motherfucker, I got shit I gotta do
Listen,
all day
I am
long.
a goddamn
I'm a hardworking man.
Creature of fucking habit.
Creature of habit?
At exactly 10 o'clock, I gotta take a 15-minute. At exactly at 12, I've got to take my lunch.
Okay.
And exactly at 2, I've got to take my other 15-minute.
I've got about 3 15 minutes throughout the day.
Oh, do you? See, I'm like a military motherfucker. I got to be on the dime.
You got to be on the dime?
On the dime. Disciplined. That's what they call me.
I have learned that if your 15 minutes happen to jump around throughout the day.
Jump around, jump.
They stay there.
What?
So, say you got your 15-minute at 2. Mm-hmm. If you start taking your 15-minute at 3:30, you're always going to have to take that 15-minute at 3:30. Yeah.
Okay.
It just hops around the clock.
Crisscross.
Applesauce. Okay, moving on. The fuck are we doing?
I don't
otherwise? Okay.
Porn.
Yeah, porn.
'Kay.
Everybody's favorite thing.
Yeah.
PornHub. Are you familiar?
I am, but
Tell us.
But hold on. This point was brought up to me.
What point?
That you, sir,
Me?
have a fascination with articles that concern porn.
What was brought up to you? Who brought this up to you?
Sources.
Sources brought it up to you that I have.
You are always the one that brings up the porn on this show.
I could agree with that. I think I can agree with that.
Okay.
I mean, it's just for research.
Uh-huh.
I try to find the most
Right.
interesting articles
Sure.
that we can talk
Right.
about. Just so happens to be stuff that, revolves.
Don't be ashamed.
Revolves around porn.
Don't be ashamed.
I'm not ashamed. Why would I be ashamed?
who
There's
you
nothing.
are.
I am who I am. I am who I am.
So what's with the dick sucking?
Pornhub is introducing closed captioning to their porn.
Finally, for the deaf people,
So
they can finally jerk off and know what's going on.
I don't think they need the words to be able to jerk off.
Well, they need to know the story.
I mean, sometimes a story is important. You
It
are
is.
a writer. You
Yeah,
should know this.
It is.
So Pornhub, the ever popular.
They need to know if that's the stepmom or the stepsister. Like, it's important. It's an important part of the story.
And I mean, that's been a big thing lately, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I read that on Twitter.
I've read that on Twitter too.
You don't say.
Yep, I was
Same article, huh?
Same exact article. I'm pretty sure it was the same article. I was sitting there one day alone by myself, just scrolling through Twitter, and I happened to see just a couple of the posts about the
Trends
with the stepmoms and the stepsisters,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, oh, that's interesting. So as I am a man of curious nature,
Right.
just happened to
You had to put your Sherlock Holmes hat on.
I had to grab my Watson and
Yeah.
and just dive right in and get my hands dirty and do the research.
God bless you.
But yeah, so that's a thing that I have learned.
Right.
Where was I? Yada yada yada. So Pornhub has announced that it's adding closed captionings to some of the site's extensive library.
Really?
An effort to improve the experience of users who are deaf or hard of hearing. So they are providing a service to
Right.
people with an impairment.
Now, what are they going to do for the blind?
That's a good question.
Audio descriptions?
That would be great. We could do that.
I mean,
I'm just thinking.
I
I'm just thinking.
guess.
I'm just thinking about
Not together,
about
but
business
I mean-
ideas. I mean, we could go in on it together.
well, hold on.
I mean, you're a writer.
I didn't know it was that kind of party.
Did I ever tell you about the time I actually applied to Hustler?
No.
This is a true story.
Okay.
So
What happened?
I was. I mean, okay. So I was like fresh out of college.
Right.
Didn't have a job.
Uh-huh.
Needed the money.
Right. as these stories always seem to start.
And as you just happen to find, they're looking for talent.
In many different ways.
In many different ways. But no, it was like the parent company was looking for like a digital image processor.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So
I got some
but
experience.
I was working a temp job at the time. And that was like my actual job position. Like that was my position within the company at the time, was like a digital image processor. And basically what the description led me to believe was they would take the images, assuming for their magazines, which
Sure.
which I believe they still have.
Plenty of articles.
The articles, yes,
Right.
and also the website, and basically you would just go through, crop them, edit them when need be, and just like cut stuff out. So I was like,
Sure.
I'm probably just gonna be cutting dicks all day.
And well, yeah, that and you just be looking at titties all the time.
Probably mostly dick though.
Mostly dick.
Just probably just like a lot of dick.
You think so?
I don't know. I just assumed. Because I'm like, it's probably just
well.
a lot of dicks you got to cut out.
And you did apply for that job, right?
I applied.
Okay, so you were looking for dick.
No, I was not looking for dick.
Okay.
I just was like, well, you got to get your foot in the door, and then you work your way up.
It's a good conversation starter for your next job.
Exactly.
It's like people that work at Disney. Like, everybody's just like, what's it like working at Disney?
It's like,
well, what was it like working at Hustler?
I don't know. I never got a call back. Apparently, I wasn't good enough. We haven't even gotten into the meat of this article. So Corey Price, Pornhub's VP, said in a press release, here at Pornhub, it's important that we continue to service all of our users' needs.
That's nice.
And make content accessible to every individual. The new closed captioning feature has been rolled out on over 1,000 videos of the site's most popular videos, and within the straight, popular with women, gay, bi, and transgender categories. It is also a complement to the already existing descriptive video channel that Pornhub launched in 2016. As for how it works, well, you can check out some of the videos yourself.
So they already have it.
This is something that's already up and running.
Pornhub is one step ahead.
Did you know that Pornhub also has a philanthropic...
Full-on rapist?
A philanthropic wing called Pornhub Cares.
I'm sure they do.
We're gonna go there.
Okay. Let's see what they got.
Pornhub Cares. Pornhub optimized platform for the visually impaired. Oh, wait, for the visually impaired users.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
We were just talking about that. As a part of our ongoing efforts to make Pornhub more accessible for everyone, we will now feature enlarged text. But they do.
Thank Christ. I can't read anything.
Custom color contrasts and keyboard shortcuts to assist our visually impaired users. This is incredible.
Oh, wow. So, like, for the colorblind, like, they can take out all the greens.
They're also giving away a $25,000 scholarship.
Oh, where do I sign up?
Like, this is
amazing.
Pornhub is trying to save the goddamn pandas.
Goddamn finally.
Make love, save pandas, panda style. Starting March 16th, National Panda Day, Pornhub is calling on our community to help get pandas in the mood. They're trying to get the pandas to fuck.
Well, yeah, they're endangered.
Well, why is it? Actually, I really shouldn't be surprised that in 2018, one of the most, like, progressive and, like, really putting themselves out there to help their communities, like organizations, is Pornhub.
And Devil Within Comic. Go ahead and make sure you subscribe.
Is it progressive?
Sure.
But no, I thought that was pretty amusing and interesting.
Well done, sir.
I learned a lot.
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know either.
So many things came out in that segment.
Yeah.
Got any more?
Nope.
Oh, shit. Well, we got half an hour to fill.
Oh, shit. So, where... Hi. We were not prepared for this.
Oh, not at all. I've been so busy. I could tell the Dave story, I guess, if you want to.
Do you?
No. I do have something to talk about.
Okay. Good, because I know.
Because something else happened. Your mother happened.
My mother happened many years ago. Yeah. That was a.
No, she was very kind to give us a little slide swing set play thing.
Right. How'd that go?
Well,
I know how my part of it went.
Yeah. So your mother was like, I need to get rid of this thing, and you're like, well, I know somebody. Well, actually, no. She contacted
I was
my wife.
I had nothing to do with
the
planning.
Neither did I. It was between the two of them. They arranged the whole thing, and then just called the big dumb men to come get it and take care of it. Right.
Exactly.
So, what was it? Sunday. Was it Sunday?
Yeah. Seems so long ago.
Dude, you don't even know.
Oh, I know.
So, one of the days,
someday,
you come by in the big old truck, and you've got this thing falling out the back, basically. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, this is way bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah. We all kind of said that.
So I give you a lot of credit. Like, you came, you dropped it off, you helped put it in position in the backyard, but then, like, you handed over the slide, you handed over the ladder, you hand over a Ziploc bag full of nuts, and you say, good luck, pal.
This is all you.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, okay, I guess. Like, I'm sure you have things to do, and I certainly had things to do, and I wasn't going to put it together right away. So I was like, that's fine. So I'll go in and take care of business or whatever the case may be. And then I realize, like, I have to put this thing together before the kids see it.
Right.
Because if they see it and they can't play on it,
It's just like, well, what the
there's
fuck?
going to be waterworks. It's going to be a whole thing and
It's like,
whatever.
well, why can't I go over there? I want to go over there.
Right, exactly. So by the time I've come to that conclusion, it's like 4:00. So at 4:00, I had to go over to my mom's house for dinner. So we go over there for dinner, and this whole time I'm thinking, like, I got to put that thing together because the kids are out of school now. So like,
Oh yeah, so they're just gonna be
so
home
like
all day.
as soon as they wake up, they're gonna run outside because
Right.
it's a beautiful day. Well, the day you dropped it off was not a beautiful day.
It was it was like it was today.
Yeah, very rainy.
We kind of got
gray.
fucked over like right when summer officially started. See, for me, summer starts Memorial Day. That is the start of summer because you get Memorial Day, you get the 4th of July, and then by the 4th of July, summer's half over.
Right.
And then Labor
That's
Day.
depressing.
Labor Day is the last day of summer.
Right.
In my mind.
Why do we live here?
That's how I was raised. So yeah, like as soon as it became official summer,
Right.
it's just been nothing but crap weather.
Right. So anyway, so we get back from my mom's like around 8.
Right.
And there's barely light outside. And it's raining.
Sure. Yeah, because it was cloudy.
Yeah. So we
I
put
was gonna say it's been throwing me off how late it's been staying.
Exactly. Well, I had to change the kids' bedtimes because of it. Go to bed and goddamn sun's still up. Just like
You
what
can't
the,
go to sleep.
Yeah, what the
You ever
hell?
when's the last time you tried to go to sleep when the sun was still up?
Well, I mean this afternoon, but took a nap.
Well, that's a nap. That's not like going to sleep.
I mean that's fair. The cat woke me up, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, so put the kids to bed, and I'm like, well, I've got a job to do.
Right.
So I grabbed 2 flashlights,
Oh.
and I head outside, and of course we've got the backlight too.
Right.
So I got the backlight on, I got the flashlight, and I'm sifting through the bag that you gave me, and I realize like, oh, these are star heads.
Yeah.
I don't think I got a star.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is great. Like
Right.
I don't even have. So I had to go get the tools, run to Walmart, come
Oh
back.
man.
So now it's real dark
Yeah.
outside and rainy. So I'm like, okay, well, this thing was put together once.
Yeah.
This should be easy.
Clean and simple.
I have questions.
Okay. I can't say that I have answers because again, I did not plan this.
Okay. The slide.
Right.
I noticed something
Oh.
about the slide.
Okay.
The slide was never finished. So basically, the way the slide worked was you have your wavy yellow piece of
You got your
plastic.
wavy yellow piece, yeah.
You got the 2 sides that come together and smush it.
Uh-huh.
And then underneath that, you've got little planks of wood every couple feet or whatever to do it, right?
Okay.
To give it support.
Mm-hmm.
So the top of it's fine. It's got the gimmick. Middle of it's fine. It's got the gimmick. The bottom of it is not attached to anything. And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, well, maybe it just fell apart or whatever the case may be.
I don't know.
And then I'm looking, I'm like, oh, these screws were never drilled, were never screwed in, were never.
Well, okay.
And I'm like, wait, if a kid went down this thing without this support here, it basically like turns into a slip and slide. Like there's no curve off end.
They just
to
go
out.
straight
They
down?
just go straight. And I'm just like, well, that's interesting.
Because there have been children down that slide before.
Oh boy.
I know for a fact because it was once owned by a child.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did they mortgage it? What's the deal?
You know, they just let it was a rent to own, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, that's embarrassing.
Is it?
Got that Rent-A-Center truck in your driveway. That's just embarrassing.
I heard that on the radio the other day. Where they were like, rent to own, that's embarrassing. I'm like, who the fuck are you to judge? Like,
economy.
yeah, in this climate, you're going to be like, oh, you rent to own? Pfft, poor bastard. Can't
Right.
fucking afford a bed. It's
Right.
like, yeah.
Yeah, times are
tough, motherfucker.
All over.
Yeah. But continue.
Yeah. So I'm looking at this thing in the dark, and I'm like, oh, this thing was never finished.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I take my drill or my screwdriver thing, and my thing.
Your tools. My
tools.
You got this guy and the other guy.
Right. So I put a zip one screw in to hold it in place. So there's 4 of them. So
Right.
I'm doing 1, 2, 3 goes all the way through the plastic to the other side.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay. And then 4, I get it. So I'm like, well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
3 out of 4 ain't bad,
that's,
man. Yeah.
75. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 75%.
It's passing.
Yeah.
So
It's a C.
exactly.
Solid C.
So that's good enough. And then I'm noticing like you gotta take these 2 bolts. There's the nut side and then there's the bolt side, and you gotta put it through the top of the slide through the wood and then screw it in on the bottom, kind of thing, right? It's not exactly fitting.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, well, this is interesting. Like I thought, obviously there's holes drilled here, so it fit at one point.
Was it too big or too small?
The holes were too small for
Because you were given more bolts than what you needed.
only 2 though,
Oh, okay.
which was interesting. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna make this work.
There you go.
So I got the hammer.
Yes.
Yep. So
You went total dad mode.
100%. I'm like, it is raining. It is dark. I'm holding a an
my
LED
God.
flashlight in my mouth while I'm fucking hammering this bolt through the hole through the slide.
I think this is the most dad story I've ever heard you tell.
Well, I love my kids.
I'm not saying you don't.
But
Out middle of the night, raining, probably just miserable, soaking wet.
Yeah.
Hammering bolts into
into a hole that it
into a
should
hole.
fit.
That's
And like, it doesn't fit. Oh, we're gonna make it
Are
fit.
you sure that it was supposed to go in that hole?
No.
Okay.
But
It did either way.
yeah, I mean, it's on there.
Right now.
So I did that. That took for fucking ever.
Right.
Because obviously they didn't fit. So like that was like an hour trying to get the slide on, and then I just had to screw in a couple things to get the ladder on. So I'm out there for like an hour and a half
Right.
in the rain, in the dark, flashlight in my mouth, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I come inside, and the wife is like, "So is it good?" And I'm like, "It's on there." Like,
It'll do for now.
yeah, like, I mean, forever, but I ain't messing with it again. But I'm just like, I go to her and I'll say, listen, you gotta do me one favor. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I was out there in the rain. I was screwing stuff in. I was putting, flashlights in my mouth.
Right.
You gotta put me over huge. You gotta tell the kids I built this thing from scratch in the middle of the night. And she was like, yeah, I can do that.
Oh my God.
So I was a big hero
Oh, okay.
when I got home from work the next day, because they're like, you built the goddamn
Yeah.
treehouse. I'm like, you're right.
You're
yeah.
right. I sure did. Good for you.
And that's how
That
you do
is-
it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you.
So yeah, like I really wasn't sure what was going on with all of that. I know that was being coordinated elsewhere, and then like as I told you when I was dropping it off, I was like, I don't know how this was planned. So I don't know what you agreed to. I don't know what contracts were involved.
I didn't know the terms and conditions either.
But it was great because my brother has the truck,
Right.
So he was asked to bring the truck,
Right.
and he was like, yeah, sure, I could help. But like he called me up and he's like, so when do you need to get my truck? I'm like, what do you mean get your truck?
Right.
He goes, well, I was told that you needed my truck. I was like, do I? I mean, I know that there's a thing happening,
Right.
And your truck was. Did you volunteer? What were you volunteering? How did this come
Are you
about?
getting gas money?
Are
What's
you getting
the thing?
gas money? Like, are you just getting a hot dog and a handshake? What's going on here?
That's pretty good too.
So like we talked about it, and I was like, I can try to figure out what's going on. And then like I think I'd asked you, I'd asked my mom, and I was like, there's no plan.
Oh,
I'll figure it. I'll figure something out.
right.
And then like my brother's like my mom texted me Saturday. She was like, "Are you coming over today? And when?" I was like, "No, I'm busy today." But I knew something was going on because as soon as I get that text, not a minute later, my brother calls me and he's just like, "What's going on?" And I'm like,
nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Come by tomorrow.
The contract's still in negotiation.
So, but like the best part about it was, so I get there first, and I'm just kind of like looking out there at everything, and then like my stepmom comes out, and she's like, "Okay, it's like here's all the stuff. Take it." and so I was like, "All right, like is it gonna fit? Because it's kind of big."
Right.
And he was like, "Yeah. No, it fit in a truck that was the same size." I was like, "Okay," and like there was talk of you guys possibly taking like the whole swing set thing, and I was just like, no.
Oh yeah,
that won't work.
Was it big?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd have no backyard.
Oh well, I already don't have much of a backyard.
And there you go.
Right.
And so I got you on that. Like
I did tell you to use your judgment. So
yes,
I'm glad you used your judgment.
I used my judgment,
Yeah.
and I think it was one of the few times where my judgment actually worked out quite well.
That's fair.
And so but then like my brother pulls up, and my brother's great because like he gets into these situations sometimes, and like he just does it because he's like it's just one of those things like you just got to do,
Right.
you know. So he comes in the backyard, he looks at it, and he's just like, fuck. He's like, this isn't gonna fit. We're like, it'll fit. He's like, it's not gonna fit. We're like, it'll fit. It's like we get it in there, we bungee it, and he's like, it's just gonna fall out. Like, it's not gonna fall out. It's gonna be fine. Like, cause there's that big hill going up 7 North Street.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So I was like, we won't take the hill.
No, go around.
It'll be fine. We won't take the hill. We'll just go down Wolf Street.
Right. Yeah.
So he's like, all right. He's just like, you can just see him kind of like getting annoyed. And then like we're going down 7 North Street, and he's driving. And he's just like, you realize you're taking me down 7 North Street right now, right? And I'm like, yeah, but don't worry, we're not going to go down that hill. He goes, we have to go up the hill, though. I'm like, well no, we can turn.
Right.
Because I don't think he knew about, like, the back way to get in.
Right.
So he was like, well, the hill's right there. And I'm like, wait, hang on. Shit.
So you got lost?
I got lost on like the street that I drive down almost every other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, hang on. There's the street we want to turn down and he's just like staring at me going, you motherfucker. And I'm like, no. Hey, I'm like, shut up. I'm like, okay, wait, because we got to go past that area and then there's the turn. But do you go up part of the hill? Is the street in the middle of the hill? Where is the hill? And like we get to the stoplight and I'm like, oh yeah, just take a left. And it was like along the route because he was like, all right, where the fuck do I got to go now? I'm like, just turn here. But like as we were getting closer, he was just like, this is fucking easy. I'm like, see, motherfucker, I know my shit.
That's right. It's how. I don't know if I told this. Did I tell a story about my bike ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of did the same thing.
You got,
like
you overshot. I felt
overshot.
Because didn't you like go too far?
No.
What did you do?
No, I didn't make it.
Sad.
Yeah, I wanted to make it Onondaga Lake Park, and I didn't make it.
You made it far though.
I made it far.
You made it a lot farther. I mean, I probably would have gone farther, but you made it a lot farther than I probably would have wanted to go.
Okay, but anyway, I did the same thing. I was going down 7th North Street, and I'm just like, I ain't taking that hill.
Right.
Not on a bike.
Not on the bike.
It ain't gonna happen.
Not in the climate. I'm sure it was.
Fucking no. So I went down Wolf, and then I took Factory to the circles.
Yeah.
And then I went
That's
that
dangerous.
way. Not really.
Yeah.
There's like a shoulder.
People like fly around there.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
but
I
like,
do.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was a pleasant ride.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got anything else?
No, that's
All
it.
right,
I mean, we're kind of at we're just about at our time.
Almost.
Yeah.
I mean, we got another 5 minutes to kill.
Well, we still have to do plugs.
Plugs, right?
Plugs.
DevilWithinComic.com. Big announcement tomorrow. Make sure you go like the Facebook page for all the information. Please buy something.
Support your local community.
Yeah.
This is not really like a local.
And if you're interested in flying that fucking con and you want to create some havoc, flyering that fucking con.
I should not drink straight vodka.
That was a piss poor decision.
But it was. You know what the problem was? I got back from the gym and I just shoveled a bunch of food in my mouth because I thought I wasn't gonna have enough time between then and coming to here.
Okay, well, what did you eat?
Not enough.
Just like I gotta get something in.
I gotta get something in.
So you're just shoveling like protein powder.
I have a protein shake, but because I'm running out of protein powder, I can only do like a little, like 3/4 of a normal scoop. When normally,
well, don't you do 2 scoops?
I usually do 2 scoops.
Right.
But like a single serving is 1 scoop.
Right.
So I had to do like 3/4 of that scoop.
Oh boy, you're really milking it.
And then I gotta make it through the week, man.
Oh boy. It's only Wednesday.
I know. And then like I got home and had like a little bit of like some stuff that was left over, and then I had like one of my protein power bowls. Then I had a piece of cake, some chips, and like a glass of milk. It was not enough. When I come back from the gym, bro, I need to feast. And then I had this vodka, which is soothing and delicious, but I didn't have the full sustenance I needed to be able to make it through the show.
I think you did well. I think you made it. I think.
I mean, we're here now.
We're here now,
We are here now.
I think the porn conversation made the show.
Yeah.
So everybody.
We all learned a little bit about me.
We learned a lot about you.
Learned a lot about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I applied to a lot of different companies in that time period.
That's a good one, though. That's a good. I'm trying to think. Did I apply it anywhere?
I applied to Marvel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I tried applying to DC. I applied to.
In California, you'd have to move.
I applied to. This is when I was like, I'm moving. And then I got like stuck here, and I'm like, I'm staying. It's gonna be great.
And now you're like, I'm moving again.
And now I'm like, I think we might be moving again.
But not buying a house.
We're not buying a fucking house. Not yet, at least. Like I applied to a bunch of places. There was like a toy company I applied to too. I forgot what it was.
Hasbro? Mattel?
It might have been. I actually think it was Mattel.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I applied to like any company that I was like mildly interested in. I just applied to like some random job.
Oh, that reminds me. This Friday, ladies and gentlemen, in the Syracuse area, is the very last day that Toys R Us will be open.
Oh shit.
I got an invite to come and say goodbye to the store because I used to work there. Apparently, anybody who used to work there is invited. I'm very busy. I'm not going to attend. But
okay,
I'm sure there's some stellar deals.
Is there anything left? Would you anticipate?
I would
anything?
guarantee it.
Really?
I would guarantee it. Listen, we bought a goddamn Luke Skywalker land speeder.
Oh shit, that's right.
For my son's birthday, which was less than a month ago, and they were basically giving them away.
Really?
Because
I should have got one for myself.
Retail price was $500.
Okay.
Discounted price was $99.99.
That's not a bad price.
Not a bad price, and they had at least 20 of them stacked up.
Okay.
They were priced to move. So yeah, if you want to go check it out, say goodbye to old Joffrey. He's hitting the dusty trail. Yeah, Joffrey the giraffe.
I thought it was Jeffrey.
It's Joffrey.
Is it?
I was in the costume. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Listen, there was a whole training thing.
All right.
So
Joffrey the giraffe.
Say goodbye to Joffrey. Say goodbye to your childhood. Everybody grew up. There's
Joffrey
no more.
The giraffe sounds better.
There's no more Toys R Us kids. They all
I feel like
fucking
the name Joffrey has been ruined.
Started.
You can't call
went
it
on
Joffrey.
Facebook and fucking got grown up and fucking political content and shit.
I mean, I don't know. I just bought a set of toys.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A, you did.
We should do an unboxing.
We haven't done one of those in a while.
No. I don't know what I'm getting this shit either.
Oh, you just spent like $3
I spent $3, and I'm pretty sure I'm getting them after Comic-Con in San Diego. Because they're the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Which is like a month away.
Less than a month away. It's like 3 weeks away.
It's not that close.
It's like the middle of July.
It's like the last week
This
of
is
July.
the end of June, sir.
Fucking hell.
June
it
ends
is.
on Saturday.
God damn it.
Yeah. And then after Wednesday, summer's half over. And then it's just more snow. So I'm glad I could bring the show down. The Devil Within. Follow it on your social medias. Follow us here on Brainrock. We'll be promoting the comic.
Yeah, typically Kickstarters last for 30 days, so you can expect at least 4 episodes saying buy my shit.
Buy the shit.
So do it.
Support your local comic book artists.
I'm a writer, bro.
Yeah, well, writing is your art.
That's fair.
Yeah. Follow us, Brainwreck Show on Facebook, Brainwreck Show on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. I just got a cool device.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
For streaming
Oh.
the games.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing some cool game streaming here soon.
More Ocarina of Time.
Motherfucker. I don't know.
We'll
do some cool.
You gotta get balls deep.
Yeah. Oh God. Why with that though? So yeah, we're gonna be doing some more game streaming coming up here soon. More current generation games too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be playing like Knights of the Old Republic and shit.
That's not a current generation game.
It's not?
When did Knights of the Old Republic come out?
99?
Yeah, that's not a current. That was almost 20 years. That was basically 20 years ago.
That's my generation.
It's my generation too, man.
Talking about my generation.
All right, follow us on Brainrock.